Senegal has made a diplomatic U-turn on the bid by its former leader to head the United Nations. President Bassirou Diomaye Faye's government has now come out in support of Macky Sall, his predecessor and one-time rival. But what does this mean? Let me break it down for you. Just 3 days after Sall visited Faye in Dakar, the government announced it would back Sall in his bid to become Secretary General of the UN. And this came after the bitter political divide that defined the transition of power between the two men. Sall, who led Senegal from 2012 to 2024, left office after being accused of trying to force his way into a third term and of overseeing brutal crackdowns that killed and jailed dozens of protesters. His relationship with Faye, and particularly with the former Prime Minister Ousmane Sonko, who had been imprisoned under Sall's government, was defined by mutual hostility. So why is Faye's government now backing Sall for one of the most powerful positions in global diplomacy? The answer, according to political commentators, is calculated politics. Local elections are approaching and Faye needs support. Since falling out with Sonko, the political heavyweight who put him in office, Faye is now looking to consolidate his power base. Endorsing Sall is seen as a strategic move to win over supporters of Sall's APR party, as well as the PDS party of another former president, Abdoulaye Wade, whom Faye also recently welcomed back from years of exile in Dubai. In short, the political enemies of yesterday are becoming political allies of today, and it is Sall's UN candidacy that has become the currency of that new alliance. But there's another twist. Sall has appointed former Guinea-Bissau President Umaro Sissoco Embalo to his campaign team, a man widely accused within the region of staging a coup after losing an election and whose loyal soldiers are still active on the ground. For many observers, that's a red flag. So where do other African countries stand on Sall's bid right now? The continent is divided. Around 20 African Union member states have rejected Sall's candidacy. Major players like South Africa, Algeria, Rwanda, and Liberia are among them. Their objection is rooted in Sall's controversial exit in Senegal. Others are quietly backing him. The Gambia, whose president, Adama Barrow, is a close ally of Sall, has thrown its support behind him. But beyond that, few governments in Africa are rushing to publicly endorse a candidate whose credibility remains under serious scrutiny. Political commentators believe Sall's chances of actually winning the bid to lead the UN are slim, not only because Africa itself is divided, but because the international community, particularly in Europe and beyond, is well aware of the circumstances surrounding his exit from Senegalese politics. Sall joins 3 other candidates in the race to replace Guterres from January 1, 2027. Rebecca Greenspan, former Vice President of Costa Rica, Rafael Grossi, Director General of the International Atomic Energy Agency, and former Chilean President Michelle Bachelet. For now, Senegal has made its choice, Macky Sall. The question is whether the rest of the world and even the rest of Africa will follow.